Welcome to the Nayarit Coast with your hosts Sharon Vaughn and Michael Bainbrook. The state of Nayarit is on Mexico's west coast. Towns we'll visit are Chacala, San Pancho, Sayulita, and of course, Puerto Vallarta, which is not part of Nayarit, but you'll land at the Puerto Vallarta airport. Get in a line for a taxi. Tell your driver where you're going and he'll give you a price. Then have your fare ready. He must pay the kiosk before leaving the airport. If you didn't get any pesos before you left the US, you'll need to look for one of these machines, if it's working, or one of these exchange offices. Here, Sharon's getting our pesos. Well, I don't know, Sharon. We'll have to see how much we got. I recommend getting the pesos before you go to Mexico. This is one of my favorite beaches in Chacala. The sand is caramel brown, very fine.
This is a carambola, or known as starfruit. Really delicious.
How do you know? We haven't eaten it.
I've had them before.
Oh. So are we gonna have one, or
We can.
is that a good one?
Yeah. Well, ask them if this one's ripe. I think the two yellows are overripe.
Oh, okay. As you might expect, with all the gringos around, there are some really great places to eat on the Nayarit coast. But I recommend you try something local. Beans and tortillas, they're the best. Sayulita is the largest of the three towns that we saw. They have about 2,500 inhabitants, but with the tourists, it numbers a lot more than that. There are a gazillion restaurants and hotels. Chacala, on the other hand, is just the opposite, with dirt roads. There are only a couple of restaurants and hotels, and at the edge of town is an RV park. San Pancho, where we're eating here, is kind of in between. Still small, not as crowded, not as well known as Sayulita. Now, there are a lot of activities to do on the Nayarit coast, but some you might not think about are renting a golf cart, going to the gym. Hey, this gym was only $3 a week. In Sayulita at Lava Zone, you can wash your clothes, or I should say, have them washed. And rent a car. Here's Renee at Enterprise. He took good care of us. And get excited about doing your shopping. Hey, this is an experience. Hey, one of the best things about the Nayarit area is all the fruit. So go crazy.
Usamos una masa verde porque la masa que usamos, bueno, es una masa natural de maíz natural, pero es verde porque le ponemos espinaca, nopal y avena a la masa. Entonces, ¿sí entiendes? You understand?
Más o menos.
Now, you can't go to Mexico without trying the street food. Well, I guess you could, but I recommend eating it. Just be prepared for anything. Yeah! This guy here was a member of the Huichol Nation. He spoke English, and he was more than happy to tell us about his people and traditions. Sayulita, there's a beach called Beach of the Dead. It's a beautiful beach. It just happens to be right next to a cemetery. One of our favorite places to eat in Sayulita was Emiliano's. These guys really knew how to cook. And the bartender really knew how to dance. This chili relleno was as big as a Nerf football. Say hi to Oscar for us when you go. There are a lot of vendors on the Nayarit coast, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. But they take no for an answer. Just remember, they're out in the sun working really hard, and you just might find something you want to buy. Tucked away in Sayulita is a great little ceramic shop. Corey Jacobs Gallery. She does ceramics and artwork, and she'd love to tell you how she got started. And I love signs like this. We sell chile rellenos with cheese or shrimp, chicken with mole, rice and beans, to go or to eat here. Yeehaw! Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. One thing to know about Sayulita is that on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, they party until 3 in the morning. If your sleep is important to you, you better get a hotel or something outside the center of the city. Ours was about 8 blocks away and we still heard them. Although where we stayed, there was a donkey that went off every night at 1, 3, and 5, like clockwork. So I guess it depends on what you prefer, loud music or a donkey. Nothing beats sundown on the Nayarit coast. The crowds are gone, and it's a great time to relax. Hey, I recognize that vendor. Ah, just with a hat. The truth is, whether you're in Chacala, San Pancho, or Sayulita, you're going to love the Nayarit coast.